Hello and welcome. We are going to be starting past paper questions from this lecture onwards. The first paper that we are going to attempt is November 2015 paper 1, and in this one we are going to be looking at question number 24. Now here we are told that the first number is 13 and the next number we are going to find by adding 4, and the next number we are going to find by adding 6. And this cycle is now going to repeat itself. Now they've asked a lot of questions in this one, but you need to find the nth term or the underlying pattern in this sequence. Once we get that, we can answer questions very easily. Let's try a new heuristic and divide this sequence into odd and even parts with regards to the indices at the top. Here we are. On the left side we have the odd sequence, on the right side we have the even sequence. So let's find a pattern for them separately. Notice that we can write 13 as 1 into 10 plus 3. Similarly, we can write 23 as 2 into 10 plus 3 and 33 as. However, the problem here is that we need to find a relation between the indices 1, 3 and 5 and a portion of the pattern that we have just proposed. Now notice that multiplication by 10 and the resultant addition with 3 are common to all three. The number that is changing is 1, 2 and 3. So now again we find ourselves with a sequence underneath a sequence. Let's remove the portion of the even part. We are going to tackle that later. Here we are. The sequence underneath the sequence is on the right side. We have to find a relation between n and this little sequence. Now in your mind you should do little multiplications and divisions so that you can find a link between n and v. When I tried a few options, I realized that if I write all the terms of the sequence as the number of indices plus 1 divided by 2, I get the value of the sequence back. For example, the first one is 1 plus 1 divided by 2, this is 1. In the second one, the value of the indices is 3, 3 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 2. In the third one, the value is 5, you add 1 to it, divide by 2, it's 3. So now we have found the pattern, and this is n plus 1 over 2. This is the pattern for the odd part of the sequence. You can plug this one back in, and we have the sequence for the odd part, 10 into n plus 1 divided by 2, and you add 3 to the result. Now let's find the pattern for the even part. We can again write this just like we had written for the odd part, and this time around it's very easy to find the pattern in terms of n. We can see here that 1, 2 and 3 can be very easily expressed in terms of n. This is simply n by 2. So our pattern becomes n by 2 multiplied by 10 plus 7 for the even part. Now they have asked you in part D for the 80th term. The 80th term is going to be falling into the category of even, and putting it into the even formula gives us the answer of 407. Similarly, in the last part they have given you the term 203 and they have asked you for the value of n. Now 203, that doesn't really tell us whether we are going to be using the odd sequence or the even sequence. Now remember that in the even sequence, the indices are even, not the values. They are all odd. 17, 27, 37, all are odd. Similarly, in the odd sequence, the indices are odd, but the values are 13, 23, 33, still odd. So 203 has to lie between either of the two sequences. So we find it by noticing that the last digit is 3. In the even sequences, the last digit is always 7, and in the odd sequences, the last digit is always 3. So this has to fall in the odd category. We simply put the expression equal to 203 and find the value of n. So n comes out to be 39. This basically means that 203 is given by the 39th term of the sequence. Now in the next lecture, we are going to be studying another heuristic which is quite frequently assessed in the examinations. If you have any questions regarding this lecture, you can ask them in the comment section. Again, I'll be very happy to answer them. The link for the next video is in the description. After this video finishes, please click on that link so that we can start with the next lecture. Thank you for watching.